GCSE 9-1 Maths, solving a quadratic equation using the quadratic formula. So classic calculator exam question, okay, in hopefully a few minutes. Okay, so this is part of a question. We're asked to solve 7x squared plus 8x minus 5 equals 0. We're asked to give your solutions to 3 significant figures, and it's a 3-mark question, okay? So whenever it says give your answer to 3SF or 2DP or 1DP, then you know that you can't factorize it yet into the bracket, okay? So you know straight away, that I'm going to be, you using either completing the square or the quadratic formula, okay? So either one's going to be fine. I'm going to go, the quadratic formula because it's a bit easier. So the quadratic formula which is given to you in this year's exam is x equal to minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a, where e is the coefficient of x squared, so the number in front of x squared, b is the coefficient of x, and c is the constant coefficient, so number at the end. Okay, so we're going to have, a is equal to 7, b is equal to 8, and c equals minus 5. And again, the signage or the signs are very important here. I'm now going to plug these in my formula, and I'm going to get, two solutions. So I'm going to have x is equal to minus b, so minus 8 plus or minus square root of b squared, so that's going to be 64, okay, minus 4 times 7, that's going to be 28, times by minus 5, it's going to be 120, it's going to be a plus, so plus 120, again, obviously do it, in your calc if you're unsure about any bits, and over 2 times 7, so that's going to be 14, I'm now going to, just obviously simplify this and obviously get into my calculator, okay, because I've got a habit, guys, of obviously simplifying it first, okay, rather than enter it in one go. I mean, you obviously can enter it in one go, actually, that's not a problem, but I like to obviously simplify it, because then you obviously enter like less buttons, you're less likely to obviously make a mistake. Again, obviously, check any of my math sheet if you're unsure. So 64 came from b squared. So 8 squared is 8 times 8, which is 64. I did minus 4 times 7 times minus 5. Minus times a positive makes a minus. So minus 4 times 7 is minus 28. And then minus 28 times minus 5. No, sorry, I made a mistake. Sorry, it's not 120. Sorry about that. It should be 140, not 120. It's my fault. That's exactly why you should obviously do it, in your calculator, obviously double check, okay? So sorry about that, okay, good thing I actually checked there. So 4 plus 0 is going to be 4, 6 plus 4 is going to be 10, and then we've got with a 1 there, 1 plus 1 makes 2, okay, I'm now going to have two solutions, one with a positive, one with a negative, so what's that going to be, guys? Okay, so sorry guys, probably wasn't the best idea to obviously do it on my head there. But obviously plug it in here if you're unsure. So minus 8, okay, plus the square root of 204 all over 14. Okay, so I'm going to press format and then decimalize it. So one of my solutions is going to be 0.44523 SF or 3 significant figures. Okay, remember, it's the first non-zero number. That's going to be a 4 there. So it goes 4487. That's 7 rounds. Sorry, 448. I can't even write today, guys. So it should be 449. Sorry, it's 4487. So the 8 rounds, the 7 rounds, the 8 to a 9. Okay, and then secondly, we're going to have, just going back here and obviously change that sign to a minus. Okay, then I'm going to press format and then decimalize it. I'm going to get minus 1.59, okay, as my second solution, okay, and that, guys, is my solution to the quadratic equation 7x squared plus 8x plus 5. You can, of course, do it by completing the square. That's also fine. Obviously, that's a bit more involved algebraically, but the quadratic formula is always the safest method, okay, which is given to you on this year's exam. X equals minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2